Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Glory Hunter. Back today with another important episode, as later on we are going to be kicking off our DFB Pokal campaign with that home game against St. Pauli. We've also got a few more big games in the league and the Champions League, and you can see we currently still sit 1 point behind Hoffenheim after 7 games in the Bundesliga. Top 4, it's all very tight at the moment. But we want to be the ones to try and pull away from the pack and set that pace heading into the early stages of the season. We've got 7 games coming up in today's one, so quite a lot to get through. Gonna jump straight into it. Let me know what you guys thought of the previous one and the kind of pacing of the video. We tried to make it a little bit quicker and a bit more snappy, so let me know if you enjoyed that. As I say, 7 games to get through today, so let's jump into this first one. It's Union Berlin at home. So back at the Bayer Arena to kick off the episode, and in the last one we obviously got really unlucky with all those injuries, had like 3 or 4 players go down injured. We also saw a red card for Hincapié. So Albert Ray starts at left back with Hincapié suspended. And Robin Gerson's injured. He's the only other left back we've got. Looking to get an early chance here. Yuri just working the ball round the edge of the box. Comes to Neves. Would have probably preferred the free kick there, but we do play on. Ball will fall to Sadio. Oh, what a start. Sadio Mane with the goal. Timo's out wide on the left. He's grown a rating now, even at 30. Still growing. I see Neves on the edge. Might fancy a go. Blocked. Every time Neves gets the ball on the edge of the box, I just shoot. He's so good at those long shots. Waiting for the run of Timo Werner. He will fancy having the centre-back out here. Now it's Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a good shot. And tipped over the top. As I said earlier, whenever I get the ball on the edge with Ruben, you know he's going to be pulling the trigger. Sits up on the half volley. And Walker, it's a good save because it's finding that top corner. Ball in. Pau Torres is up and it's another big save by Neves. Neves, Walker. Neves with the delivery. Adeyemi goes up and Walker can claim. Werner keeps it moving. Loads of space out wide for Baku. And he'll go back to Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi 2-0. There's our second. And now we have a bit of breathing room. Brilliant goal again by Karim Adeyemi. What a signing he is proving to be. Torres does well. Looks for Diaby. I see Lazetic. Brings it down. Great save, and it's going to go in off the defender. The poor defender. It's not going to go down as a Lazetic goal that. He probably should have finished it. Runs into his man, but it won't matter. There's the full-time whistle, and it was pretty convincing in the end. Right then, our attention shifts back to the Champions League, and we are visiting the lovely Johan Cruyff Arena. We've started the group off really well. 2 wins from 2. Obviously, beat Milan in the opener, which put us in a really strong position. I've not actually looked at the group. I'd imagine Milan is second with Ajax in third, although I may be wrong. But I think it'll be those two vying for the second spot, and we should be pretty comfortable at the top of the group. Casemiro to strike it. Oh, Sessegnong's nicked it back. Sessegnong across to Diaby, and there's Diaby's goal. Scored on his debut, and then I'm not sure he's got one since then. Struggling to get into the team, being kept out by Timo Werner, but Sessegnong wins it high up the pitch. Drilled across, and Moussa Diaby just side foots it in. That's a huge goal for him, and maybe one that can kick-start his season. Sessegnong to Mane. Baku stopped his run. Neves back to Mane. Takes it down and hits it in one motion. And it's a good save by our former captain, Lukas Hradecky. Our current captain, Neves, swings it in, and Capier's up. And there's his first goal since returning to the club. I'm a big fan of this man in real life. Got a really promising future. And Piero Hincapié, the Ecuadorian, rises above his man and heads home to give Leverkusen a 2-goal lead. Now the whistle should go. And does, eventually, from the referee. And similarly to that Union Berlin game, it was just comfortable. We played the game in first gear and we didn't have to come out of it. It's another 3 points in the Champions League. We're 3 from 3 and looking nailed on for top spot. Time for our third game of the episode, and we are away at Borussia Park. And I'll let you in on a little secret. We nearly ended up at Borussia Mönchengladbach. It would have been at the end of our third season with Roma. So we obviously joined Leverkusen late. We could have been at Mönchengladbach as Adeyemi forces the save, but they turned me down. They didn't want me, and here we are at Leverkusen, so I'm out for a bit of revenge, and there we go. Sadio Mane, the league's top scorer, latches onto the corner and gives us the lead to score his 11th Bundesliga goal of the season. They're trying to press here. They're really trying to press us. Tielemans into Adeyemi, round the keeper. Oh, off the line. What a brilliant header. Corner comes in. Mane's not going to get there. Oh, it's just about dealt with. And Pau Torres will clear. Anywhere will do. Floated out to Baku. Works it well with Saka. Can Bukayo get away? Finds Baku. Mane's at the back stick. Chests it down. Hits it into the ground. And that was a unique shot animation there. Pau Torres, commanding header. Finds Timo away from his man. Adeyemi looks back for Timo. Keeps it alive and looks to bend one into the corner. And Jan Sommer, still playing for Leverkusen, for Mönchengladbach, pushes it away. But Torres is up from the corner. And Pau has his second goal of the season with a powerful header. Karim to Bukayo. Surely has the pace on the fridge. Brilliant ball in looking for Timo. But it's great sweeping up round the back from the defender. Yuri might fancy a go. Neves will fancy one. Oh, what a strike. It's off the post. This man can hit them. Neves again, saved by Sommer. What a strike that was. I thought Sommer was going to claim it. He got nowhere near it. Jesus to Diaby, just off the bench. Off the back of his goal in midweek. I was selfish and went for goal with him. Ruben Neves now. Oh, he's done it again. But this time it finds the net. His long shots are incredible. He has been fantastic for us in this Leverkusen team. What a strike. Jesus back to Diaby. Musa inside. Surely it's 4. But that'll do it. It's a resounding victory for Leverkusen away at Mönchengladbach. And it was us 4 teams out of the front at the beginning of the episode. We've won. I think Dortmund have won. And Hoffenheim face Bayern Munich in the late kickoff. I want to take another look at this Ruben Neves goal because it didn't really show it on the replay. That is outrageous. Outside of the right boot, as it's cleared out, as a man on his back. And the outside of the right foot, Bosch. We've seen he can do it because he hit that one earlier on in the second half that hit the woodwork and came out. Oh, Matt, listen to this music. Up the DFB Pokal. Home again at the Bayer Arena. We've got 3 games now in a row in 3 different competitions at the Bayer Arena. Looking for the first chance here. What a ball through. Dashing away. Oh, he's held it up brilliantly. And St. Pauli take a shock lead at the Bayer Arena. Here's Kevin. into Lazetic. Lets it run across his body. Now Adeyemi back to Lazetic. Given away. Gundogan will pick it up. Good press from him. Adeyemi beats his man and Karim slams it home. It's our first real shot of the game. But with this man in the lineup, you know we're going to have bags of goals. Gundogan wins it again and looks to send Adeyemi away. He's got the pace, Karim. Adeyemi, what a save. Good football by St. Pauli again. Otto sent down the left-hand side. Pulls it back to the edge. And St. Pauli have a second. Pulling our defenders all over the place. And Dashner sweeps it into that far corner. It's a brilliant finish as the ball's played in. On the left foot, sweeps it past Meslier. And as we should have gone 2-1 up down the other end with Adeyemi, we find ourselves 2-1 down. And it'll be a late one, but we will be allowed to swing it in. Gundogan to take. Adeyemi's up. What a save. And it's cleared away, and that will do it. Bella Kotchap will sweep it up. Oh, now Lazetic has gone down. And that looked bad. It's up to Adeyemi, who does well. Lazetic getting back to his feet, is he? Still Adeyemi. Gundogan on the run. Gundogan 2-2. The captain scores. And we're back on level terms. It's Adeyemi and Gundogan once again linking up for the goal. We're looking to the bench for reinforcements, and Lazetic has been forced off due to that injury. We know how strong our bench is, so if anything, it gives us even more of a chance to find a winner. Jesus whips one in, looking for Kevin at the back post. What a flick by Andrick. And Adeyemi can't turn it home. Andrick. Gundogan. Gabriel Jesus, what a save. Gundogan's delivery is a good one. Jesus is up. And we are corner merchants this season. Gabriel Jesus off the bench. May have just completed the turnaround. 3-2 to Leverkusen. With a few minutes to play, St. Pauli looking for an equaliser, and they might just get one. Played into the middle, hits Meslier, and then tipped over by our now number 2 and cup keeper. Corner to be played in. It's a good one. Header comes in, and Meslier again with the save. Corner in again into a similar position, but this time cleared, and that should do it. And does. Fair play to St. Pauli. Came to the Bay Arena and really gave it a go. And nearly dumped us out of the DFB Pokal in the second round. But we do run out victors. It ends Bayer Leverkusen 3, St. Pauli 2. Oh, for fuck's sake. Marko Lazetic now out for 3 months with a broken toe in that game. Was forced off, of course, and now he, alongside Matthias Tell, sidelined for a number of months. Hopefully we start getting some of our injured players back soon, but another big loss that. I believe after that, as we see Dortmund beat Hoffenheim to inflict their first defeat of the season. I think the DFB Pokal third round has been drawn, and Bayer Leverkusen will face... It's FC Nuremberg away from home. Must have been some big teams went out in the second round. Bayern Munich losing to Magdeburg. Wolfsburg knocked out by Mönchengladbach is fair enough. Dortmund's second team beating Frankfurt. Bloody hell, we could be on for a really good opportunity. No Hoffenheim as well. They must have been knocked out along the way somewhere. Lost to Bochum on penalties. So... 2 of the top 4 in the Bundesliga knocked out in the second round. Speaking of the Bundesliga, we are back in action here once again at home. As I mentioned, those 3 home games in a row, all in different competitions. We've passed the first one just about in the DFB Pokal. Now we turn our attention back to the league, and it's Schalke who are struggling to start off the campaign in another game where we really should be looking for all 3 points. Mane looking to turn provider. Jesus 1-0, back in the lineup today and back amongst the goals. I'm sure that we start off almost every single game that we play. When I'm doing my little intro to the game itself, we score within the first like 7 or 8 minutes of every single game that we play. Corners played in now, flicked away. Comes to Baku, doesn't get many. Oh, Baku, that is outrageous from the right back. This may genuinely be one of the cleanest strikes I have ever seen. That is top bins and a half. Gets his foot around it, and I think it might ripple the roof of the net. Oh, it does. That is beautiful from Baku. Pau Torres has been fantastic in this episode. Gavi's on the run again. Gavi's got the pace. Opens up his body and just finesses it into that far corner. Another beautiful strike. Baku intercepts. Jesus now through to Bukayo Saka. He's got the pace. Needs to find a colleague. Finds Mane. And Mane gets in on the act as well. Top scorer in the Bundesliga. He's adding to his account here. What a signing he has been on a free. I did not expect him to be this good. What a run this is from Edmund. What a run from Edmund. Bukayo. Oh, what a goal. But the assist from Tapsoba, where's he gone? Come here. Come here, Edmund. Give me a hug. Unbelievable play from the centre half. And Bukayo finishes it off on that left foot. Another similar finish to those that we've seen in this game. Finessing it into the far corner. And what a way to go into the break. Put behind for a corner by Tapsoba. Just floated in at the near, won by Saka. Werner's lost it, they've hit the post. Mane's on the run again. Round the keeper and into the back of the net. So composed from Sadio. Jesus slips him through. Sadio, see you later keeper. Waits for the defender to commit. And then just puts it in the other corner. Brilliant from Mane to secure his brace. Ryan off the bench. Werner's been moved up top. Casemiro takes a heavy touch but gets it to Timo. And it's another fantastic goal from our forward players. We've hit 7 again. A terrible goal kick from them. Werner, Mane, it's 8. What on earth are Schalke thinking? It's 8. And Bayer Leverkusen running rampant and running riot again. Kareem looks for Diaby. Oh my god. It just gets worse for Schalke. We saw it in the World Cup with Brazil and it's happened again. A horrific back pass. And it finds its way into the back of the net. It's 9 and that'll do it for Schalke. Put them out of their misery. It's not quite the 12 that we hit against Stuttgart, but it's another resounding victory for Leverkusen. And I tell you what, as we look at the match stats again here, 15 shots, XG of 5. This team really reminds me of Carlo Ancelotti's Chelsea side of, I think it was 2009-10, the year they won the league. They hit 7 or 8 a couple of times in that season. Beat Wigan, I think, by 9 on the final day, or 8. They put 7 past I think Sunderland. They put 8 past Aston Villa. This Bayer Leverkusen side are so similar, and we've just got so many goals in the team. Attention turns back to the UEFA Champions League here. It's Ajax again. We obviously played them earlier on in the episode at the Johan Cruyff Arena and dispatched of them 2-0 pretty comfortably. A win, I believe, sees us progress and possibly even top the group depending on results. Here goes Adeyemi on the run. Can he get there? He can. Good defending. Oh my word, what on earth have I just seen? Now hang on a minute, let's just have another look at this. Ball's played over the top. Ray volleys it home. What a ping is going in the top corner. And Jan Oblak with the outrageous overhead kick clearance. Squeeze through to Adeyemi. Now Diaby can take it in his stride. Moussa Diaby, Adeyemi, good save by Lukas Hradecky. But it is a corner. We are corner merchants. It's a good ball. Adeyemi. Think it was going over, but the keeper tips it away. Neves with the ball in again. Adeyemi this time heads over the top. Look at that from Oblak. Here's Jesus. Now Adeyemi looking for Diaby. Has he got enough on it? He has. Has to beat his man, which he does. Diaby! Fantastic strike. This is what we want to see more of from Moussa. Gundogan to Adeyemi. Still Kareem. Waits for support. Finds Moussa inside, and Diaby has 2. Oh no, bad news. Gabby Jesus has stayed down after that challenge. I thought it was a little bit of an awkward one for him, but with the amount of players we've gone down, we're already missing Matthias Tell and Marko Lazetic. And now Gabriel Jesus is going to be added to the injury list of strikers. Now we come forward. Duarte waits for the run of Adeyemi. Flicks it on to Kevin. Onto his left foot. And Kevin bags his first goal for the club. And I'm glad that we brought him in, because he might be seeing a bit more first team football with the amount of injuries we've had. Kevin with his first goal. That'll do it. It's a very, very similar affair to the one we had a couple of weeks ago in Amsterdam. This time we bagged a 3rd goal to really seal it. But it's a comfortable victory, and one that sees Bayer Leverkusen qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League. You are taking the piss. Gabriel Jesus out for 4 months as well. We need to start getting some players back, because we're going to have games coming thick and fast come the end of the year. Right then guys, final game of the episode. This time we are away from home after those 3 back-to-back consecutive home games. Oh, that's dangerous. We're missing quite a few players because of injury, but we've still got such a strong squad. Adeyemi with the chance. Huge save, and we nearly carried on the tradition of scoring with our first attack. Not quite, but a promising start. Ryan comes inside. Tielemans beats his man. Yuri. Oh, it's so close. We've been scoring a lot of goals with outside of the boot strikes, and I thought that was going to nestle in. There's not been many clear-cut chances. It's been very frantic, with few clear-cut moments. But that was so nearly the opener there. Arte to Werner off the bench. Kareem still carrying a knock. Finds Ruben. Danger. And the keeper got a touch on it, I think. But Ruben finds the net. It's the captain who steps up and finds the goal. You knew there was danger as soon as he had room on the edge. Adeyemi just backheels it into Neves. And yeah, the keeper should do better. It's a decent strike, but he's got to get more on that and tip it over. Neves with his third of the season. Still they have it in the attacking third. Strike comes in and Oblak, he was happy with that one. Had to push it over the top. It's a long way out, but gets the power behind it. And it's a late corner for Cologne. Played in. Tapsoba, commanding header because the keeper wasn't coming for that. And we just about hold on. There weren't many clear-cut chances. Ruben Neves with the only goal of the game. And we will end the episode with another 3 points. And well, you can see there, Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich dropping off the pace slightly with a couple of draws. Ourselves and Dortmund still flying. Of course, us with that one loss to RB Leipzig. Borussia Dortmund still yet to lose in the Bundesliga. But they're a point behind us. We're around a third of the way through the Bundesliga campaign now. And we are probably just about favourites. But of course, Borussia Dortmund looking to retain their trophy. It's going to be an interesting and a closely run race to the end of the season. That is where we will leave it for now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of The Glory Hunter. If you have, make sure to smash a like and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.